Claire, honey, I have a little favor to ask. Is now okay? Oh, Barbara, what's going on? I'm thinking of sending some boxes your way. I was hoping you could be there to receive them. Of course, not a problem. I figured you'd be home anyway, since you're always there. Just wanted to give you a heads up. Totally fine. What kind of boxes are we talking about? Oh, just my clothes, toiletries, that sort of thing. Why would you be sending those here? Shouldn't those stay at your house? Well, it's looking like I won't be able to stay at home much longer. What? Why not? My husband and I think it's time for us to go our separate ways. What? Nothing's official yet, but I'm pretty sure a divorce is coming. But why? Did something happen recently, or has this been building for a while? It's been a long time coming, honestly. Years of tension. You know how things have been at our house, right? My husband and Tyler haven't spoken in years. Yes, I know. When I first married Tyler, they were just arguing, but these past few years, they've stopped seeing each other entirely. Exactly. They're both stubborn and just not compatible, I suppose. But I love my son, and I kept trying to get them to patch things up. My husband wanted nothing to do with it. That sounds like a lot to carry. It was, and that's when things started to fall apart between my husband and me, too. I can understand that. Still, it's really sad to hear you two are divorcing. Have you thought about counseling or talking to someone together? It might not be too late. Counseling? No, that ship has sailed. There's no fixing what's broken between us. Honestly, I felt alone in that house for years. He and I are strangers at this point. I'm sorry to hear that. I really am. So I'm guessing you'll be staying with us until the divorce is finalized? Do you have any plans for where you'll live after that? What are you talking about? I'm moving in with you permanently, obviously. But there's no extra room in this apartment. A short visit would be fine, but permanently is a whole different thing. Excuse me? So where exactly am I supposed to live, then? I'm not saying we can't help you. I just think we should sit down and figure out a plan that works for everyone. A plan, right. Well, my plan is to live with my son. Is that so unreasonable? It's not unreasonable to want to be close to Tyler, but the three of us in this space, I really don't see how it works practically. You're overthinking it. People make it work all the time. Anyway, I'm moving my things over, so make sure you're there to receive the boxes. Does Tyler know about this? Of course he does. Unlike you, he said yes without a second thought. I see. How long has he known? Because he hasn't said a word to me about any of this. I told him last week. He's a good son. He understands his responsibilities. Last week? Is there a problem with that? I just think something this big deserves a conversation between all three of us. That's all. We can have that conversation when I get there. In the meantime, clear some space. Tyler, why didn't you talk to me about your mom first?
What? I'm swamped with work.
This is more important than work. Your mom says she's moving in. Why didn't you tell me?
Why do I need to consult you? Mom is basically being kicked out of her home. You expect me to just leave her hanging?
That's not what I'm saying. I just wanted to be informed in advance. I need time to prepare.
Mom already contacted you, didn't she? Said she was sending boxes. The actual move isn't for a little while yet, so you have plenty of time to prepare. What's the problem?
The problem is that this is a decision that affects our home and our life together. I should have been part of that conversation.
You're making this into a bigger deal than it is.
Tyler, where is your mom going to sleep? We don't have a spare room.
There's plenty of room. You're home all day. Surely you can figure out how to clear some space.
That's not how it works. This isn't some HGTV home makeover show.
Stop making excuses. Before Mom moves in, clear out the space and get this place in order. Have everything ready. Got it?
Hang on, I never agreed to this. Can we all sit down and think about other options?
Shut up! Nobody asked for your opinion. Mom's happiness is my happiness. So do your job and make it happen.
My job, right. And what about my needs? What about what I want?
What you want doesn't factor in here. Mom comes first.
She comes first over your own wife.
You act like you've done so much for this family. You do laundry and cook. That's it.
I do a lot more than that, and you know it.
I really don't. Now stop texting me. I have work to do.
Mom, how are you? Feeling okay? Of course, sweetheart. Just hearing your voice picks me right up. Really? You've been alone so long since Dad passed. You must get lonely. A little, sure, but you visit, and honestly, life is pretty good overall. I'm keeping myself busy and enjoying things. Good, I'm glad. I've been thinking about you a lot lately, actually. Oh, that sounds like something's on your mind. A few things, yeah. When can you next come home? Is it too soon to ask? Honestly, things are kind of hectic here right now. Something's wrong? My mother-in-law says she's moving in with us. What? Why? His parents are getting divorced. Oh my. You know how their family has always been tense? Tyler and his dad's relationship. You're aware of that? Yes, I know all about it. Well, apparently that tension spread to his parents' marriage too, and now they're divorcing. I see. So all your effort to help them reconcile was for nothing. Pretty much, but that part I can accept. I tried. I really did. I was calling his dad every few weeks, trying to keep things warm between them. I know you were. You always cared more about that family than they cared about you. That's not entirely fair to say. Maybe not, but it's what I see from the outside. The problem is Barbara announcing she's moving in with us. Their apartment isn't that big, is it? Exactly. There's no room. I keep trying to talk it through with them, but they're not listening. And Tyler's okay with it. He's completely on board. Total mama's boy. He was always like that. Tyler and Barbara were always close because she took his side growing up. I think he still feels he owes her. That makes sense. I get it emotionally, but moving in together is a whole other thing. I'm still trying to work it out. That sounds exhausting. It is, and the worst part is I feel like an outsider in my own home. Claire, you know you can always come home if things get too hard. I know, Mom, but I don't want to give up just yet. I understand. Just know the door is always open. Thank you. That actually means a lot right now. Once this settles down, I'll come home for a visit. Okay, don't overdo it. Claire, my boxes are arriving today. Just giving you a heads up. Understood. I'll receive them. But regarding the actual move-in, we still haven't fully worked things out. Can we sit down and talk more before anything is decided? What are you going on about? My husband and I are officially divorced. I'm moving in starting today. Wait, you already went through with the divorce? Yes, things were moving, so I figured, why drag it out? You made it sound like it was still up in the air last time we spoke. Once the decision is made, there's no point in sitting around. I'd already decided to live with you. So I just went ahead and signed the papers. My husband didn't fight it. Hold on, you can't just decide all this on your own. What do you mean, on your own? I told you weeks ago. And I told you no. There's simply no room here for you to live comfortably. That's why I suggested looking at other options, like renting an apartment nearby. That's completely out of the question. But why? You'd have your own space, your independence. You could visit Tyler whenever you wanted. I am not going to live alone at my age. That's final. Barbara, plenty of people live independently well into their later years. It's not a bad thing. You just don't want me around. Just say it. That's not what this is about. It's about what's realistic for all of us. Our apartment has 2 bedrooms. There is no extra space. You're the daughter-in-law. Just give up your room. Tyler already thinks it's a great idea, by the way. What did you just say? You hand over your room and you handle all the cooking, cleaning, and errands. Tyler is the one putting a roof over your head, so that's only fair. Think of yourself as the household manager, and welcome to the job. Don't talk to me like that. I'm completely serious. I am not a household manager. I am Tyler's wife. And as his wife, supporting this family is your role. Why is that so hard to understand? We're not done talking about this. We are, actually. I'll be there in a few hours. Tyler, what is going on? Your mom says she's moving in today. I told you this wasn't okay. You know that, right?
And why would your opinion matter here? This is my apartment. I pay for everything. My name is on every bill. If I say it's fine, then it's fine. You don't get to argue.
Why are you talking to me this way? We're supposed to be partners. Isn't it normal to respect each other?
Are you serious right now? You don't contribute a single paycheck and you're out here demanding rights? If you want to say, go get a job.
But you're the one who asked me to stay home.
Regardless, I'm the one keeping this household running.
I asked you to stay home so we could start a family, Tyler. That was your plan too, remember?
Plans change.
Do you hear yourself right now? We talked about this together. I gave up my career for this household.
Your career, right.
I worked for 4 years before we got married. I gave that up because we agreed together that I would.
And now that agreement is done. Things are different.
Nothing is different except your mother showing up.
Mom stood by me my whole life when my dad was on my case. Giving up one room for her is the least I can do.
Your dad wasn't on your case. He was trying to guide you because he cared.
Why are you defending my dad?
I'm not defending him,
Enough! You follow my lead and that's it! The nerve of you arguing back! You should be embarrassed!
If I lose my room, where am I supposed to go?
Not my problem. Figure it out. This is about making the family happy.
Am I not part of this family?
Not really. You haven't earned that yet. Housework is something anyone can do. That barely counts. Once you start pulling real weight, including looking after Mom, maybe then I'll consider you family. Prove yourself as a proper housekeeper first.
What is wrong with you? Stop saying things like that. I have been part of this family for 5 years. I have cooked for you, cleaned for you, cared for you when you were sick, and supported you without complaint.
And I've paid for all of it, so we're even.
That's not how marriage works.
It's how our marriage works. Now stop arguing. Anyway, Mom's moving in today. Go clear out all your stuff from that room. Your things don't belong in this house anyway.
Fine. If that's how you feel, then I'll clear everything out.
Do it fast.
Claire, where are you? I'm at the apartment. Oh, already? You made good time. Well, of course. I'm finally free from that man. A new chapter is starting. I want to get settled right away. Where are you? Let me in. I'm exhausted from the drive. I need to lie down in bed for a while. And tonight, I'd love a nice home-cooked dinner to celebrate. For dinner, please ask Tyler. Excuse me? Are you seriously refusing to do your job as a homemaker? Refusing is one way to put it. I won't be coming back to that apartment. What do you mean? I got divorced too. What? You and Tyler broke up? That's right. I've already left. Tyler should be home later. You can wait for him. Hold on. How did this happen? Why didn't anyone tell me? Why would I need to report anything to you? You're not my family, Barbara. But this is so sudden. Actually, I'm the one who decided this. I haven't even told Tyler yet. I'm on my way right now to pick up the divorce papers. So, you're not even officially divorced yet. Stop making it so confusing. But my mind is made up. It doesn't matter what Tyler says, I will be filing for divorce. Why on earth would you? Because you two made a life decision that directly affected me and didn't even ask. If you're going to treat me like I don't exist, I can't live with you. We didn't mean to make you feel invisible. Oh, do you actually need me for something? I figured you'd be thrilled to have your son all to yourself. Well, yes, but... Is it because you don't want to do chores? Because you got into a lot of trouble with your husband over that, didn't you? That has nothing to do with this, and I'm worried about you. Worried about me? Yes, you've been a stay-at-home wife. You haven't worked in years. Where are you even planning to go? I'll be fine. I'm moving back home with my mom. Your mom's house? She's been on her own since my dad passed, and she's getting older. I've been worried about her, and honestly, this feels like the right time to go home. And what about Tyler? You're just walking out on your marriage? My marriage ended when my husband told me I wasn't part of this family. He didn't mean it like that. You know how he gets worked up. He meant every word, and so did you, by the way. Claire, be reasonable. Marriages go through rough patches. This isn't a rough patch. This is who the two of you are. Are you really serious about all this? Completely. I have no desire to be part of your lives anymore. I'll send a moving company for my boxes. Goodbye, Barbara.
Claire! What is this about a divorce? You can't just spring this on me!
You heard from your mom. My decision hasn't changed.
Wait! Who's supposed to take care of Mom now?
You are. She's your family, right?
I'm not accepting this divorce. You can't just do this. Come home right now.
Come home? You took my room, remember?
We can sort that out.
No.
Claire, just slow down. You're being emotional.
I'm being very calm, actually. Calmer than I've been in weeks.
You can't throw away 5 years just like that.
I didn't throw anything away. It was taken from me piece by piece.
That's not fair.
Neither is being told you're not part of the family you gave everything to build.
I told you I got worked up. I didn't mean all of that.
You meant enough of it, and that's the problem. My mom's house is big with plenty of room. I'm going to enjoy some breathing room for once.
Is Claire there with you?
Yes, she is. What do you need?
Could you ask her to come back? I really need to talk to her.
If you want to talk to her directly. And just so you know, I didn't drag her here. She chose to come.
She won't pick up my calls.
Well, whose fault is that? You both did things that destroyed her trust in you.
But I was just trying to take care of my family. Mom had nowhere to go. What was I supposed to do?
There were other options. She received a settlement from the divorce. She could have rented a place nearby and lived independently. Instead, you tried to take away your wife's room and turned her into a servant. You can't do all that and then expect her to come running back.
I panicked! Mom called me crying, saying she had no one. What was I supposed to say?
You were supposed to say, "Let me talk to my wife first." That's it.
She needed help right away.
And your wife needed respect. You can't tell me you couldn't have managed both.
I know I handled it badly.
Badly is an understatement, Tyler.
But Claire doesn't even work. Isn't it a financial burden for you?
We're perfectly fine. My late husband left us this house, and Claire's grandfather left us a sizable inheritance.
Oh.
I sold the assets he left behind, and we're quite comfortable. We can easily cover Claire's expenses, and she's already talking about finding work, so there's nothing to worry about.
So she's really genuinely going through with the divorce?
Yes.
Fine. Whatever. She never had any real skills anyway. She wasn't contributing much to the household.
Then why are you fighting so hard against this divorce?
Because she's being selfish! The second her comfort was threatened, she just bailed! She never did anything for the family, and now she's out here acting like she has rights!
She did quite a lot for you, actually.
Housework doesn't count. That's just what you do when you live somewhere.
That's not all she did. She's been quietly keeping in contact with your father.
What?
She was trying to help you and your father repair your relationship.
Why would she do that?
Because she lost her own father when she was young. She knows how precious it is to have a parent. Time goes by fast. She thought it was such a waste that you two were estranged, so she reached out to him on her own, trying to quietly rebuild that bridge.
Nobody asked her to do that!
You're right, but that's the kind of person she is. She cared about your family deeply, and you threw that away. I think you're going to regret it.
Yeah, right.
Tyler, what's happening with the divorce papers? I told you to sign and send them back. I haven't received anything. What are you waiting for?
Can we please just talk one more time?
What? You said you'd accepted it. What changed?
It's Mom. It's bad.
What do you mean?
She doesn't cook, doesn't clean. She's not even trying. I thought she used to be better at this stuff.
Did you not know she used to get in trouble with your dad constantly for not doing housework?
What?
Right. I knew because I was talking to your father. You were estranged from him, so he never told you.
So she really wasn't doing any of it? When I lived at home, she always did things for me.
That was for you. Once you moved out, she stopped doing anything around the house. Your dad was at his wit's end with her.
I had no idea. She seemed fine when I'd visit. She'd always have the place clean, dinner ready.
Because you were visiting, Tyler, she put on a show for you. I actually reached out to your dad recently to let him know about the divorce.
How is he?
He said he feels like a weight's been lifted. Having your mom around was taking a real toll on him. Looks like it's your turn to feel that now.
Claire, wait! If there's no one keeping the house running, my work is suffering. I need you, honestly.
Didn't you say housework is something anyone can do? Then you do it.
It's not that simple.
Then I guess it wasn't so simple when I was doing it all along either.
I know! I was wrong to say that!
Tyler, an apology now doesn't change what happened.
I'm not just apologizing. I genuinely need help.
I understand that, but the answer is still no. The divorce is final as far as I'm concerned. If you keep refusing to sign, I'll take this to court.
Okay, I'll sign. Claire, I have to ask you something.
Ask me? We have nothing to do with each other anymore.
I know, but I'm in serious trouble.
What happened?
I can't go back to the apartment.
What? Did you and your mom have a fight?
No, it's debt collectors. They keep showing up.
You took on debt?
No, it's Mom.
Ah, of course.
Apparently she got hooked on slot machines after I moved out. She racked up a bunch of debt because of it.
Your dad mentioned it to me. She was doing it while they were together, too. She'd take money straight from his wallet for it. He eventually put his foot down, and that's what really broke up the marriage.
God, come to think of it, money would go missing from my wallet, too.
Yes, I'm sure it wasn't just your dad's wallet.
I just thought I was losing track of cash. I never would have guessed.
She's been doing it for a long time, Tyler, to everyone around her. But it's her debt, not yours. Just go home and tell the collectors it has nothing to do with you.
That's the thing. She put my name down as her co-signer without telling me.
She what?
She forged my signature as a loan guarantor and then disappeared.
She used you as a scapegoat and ran?
Yeah, I can't reach her. I don't know what to do.
Even so, just tell the lenders you didn't consent. Dispute it.
These don't seem like the type of people who'll just take "I didn't know" for an answer.
So, what exactly are you asking me?
Just a little money, please. I need somewhere to stay while I figure this out.
Why is that my responsibility? And you had savings, why not use those?
She cleaned out my account, too!
She walked all over you.
I never thought she would do something like this.
Even so, that's not my problem. You need to handle this yourself.
How can you say that? We were family once!
And who was it that treated that family like dirt? You called me a servant!
Okay, I know, I went too far. I got carried away.
It doesn't matter. You chose your mother over me. You didn't see her for who she really was. That's on you.
Don't write me off like that. She took every last cent. I'm completely stuck.
Your mom's happiness is your happiness, right? She had a good time spending your money, so everything worked out.
Come on! That's not...
Don't come to me looking for a lifeline. I have a new life now. I'm done. Tyler eventually hired a lawyer and successfully had the co-signer contract voided in court. He was no longer responsible for the debt, but his savings were gone for good. He couldn't keep up with the rent on his apartment and had to downsize to a small studio where he now lives alone. As for Barbara, she managed to dodge the debt collectors but promptly gambled away every dollar she'd taken from Tyler at the casino. With nothing left, she struggled to even put food on the table. Eventually, she was caught shoplifting at a grocery store and arrested. As for Claire, she's living at her mother's house, and the two of them couldn't be happier. She started working as a home caregiver. Part of the reason is practical. She knows her mom will need care someday, and this is her way of preparing. Her mom was always there for her. Through every hard moment, every doubt, every sleepless night. Now, it's Claire's turn to be there for her.